video, we're gonna be upcycling my old jeans and making them into a denim skirt. Sewing is something I have always wanted to learn. It's a skill I've always wanted to have. It's a hobby I've always wanted to do, and as someone who kind of wants to enter the fashion industry, I think it's a skill that's just kind of useful for me to have. Also, I not too long ago took a sewing class and I really enjoyed it. I also posted it on my Instagram stories if you want to follow me there. I post a lot on IG stories than I do in feed posts, but I've been trying to be more consistent. I've also posted a lot of like fashion reels, but that bag behind me was actually one of the projects we had to sew in that sewing class. Let me just quickly get it. So this was the bag that we made in that sewing class I took. It's like a two-toned market bag, as she said, and there's like a little tie up here so you can kind of like fold the bag, roll it up, and then you would tie it with the ribbon so you can store it differently. And I think it's really cute, and it's just like such a fun feeling when you're like, wow, I made this and I've actually worn it. So that's why I really want to like get more into sewing and like make my own things, or just, you know, fix things that I no longer wear and make it into something I will wear. So anyway, let's just get straight into the project. So the first thing I have to do is rip up the inseam, and to do that I'm going to use my seam ripper here, and I'm going to start from the bottom all the way up to the crotch of the pants. So this process can take up to 35 to 45 minutes, so I'm going to make my space all comfy, light a candle, get all cozy, and even get my favorite drinks on hand since I may be sitting here for a hot second. Since sewing takes a lot of time and patience, and I personally have a really hard time focusing, I'm going to take my favorite productivity shot from Magic Mind, which is made out of natural ingredients that helps me stay focused and increases efficiency for a longer lasting flow state. If you want to try it for yourself, you can always use my code Cassandra20, which will be in the description box down below. Okay, so since this process can take up to like 35 to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour because I don't know what I'm doing, I am going to watch some YouTube, maybe watch a TV show, and do this while I'm watching TV just because it's gonna take a while. Also, quick disclaimer, I don't want this to come off as like a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying this out. I'm just kind of going for it. So anyway, I am going to watch YouTube. I was gonna watch like a Netflix show. I started watching XO Kitty and it's like kind of cringy, but I'm entertained. So, so I'm not sure if I want to watch that or YouTube. I think I'm gonna do YouTube for now, just to like have something in the background. So anyway, let's rip this up. I think I'm actually doing this wrong, and this is supposed to be the easiest step. This is very embarrassing. I also think the beginning of this video, when I laid the pants flat on the ground and I was trying to demonstrate, I think I showed the wrong thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or like here, because there's a hole here now, but nothing else is happening down here. I'm gonna go ask my mom and then I'll continue. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're on track. We're doing okay. Continue it on.
¿Quieres mango? Te va a hacer mal. Porque el mango no come mango.
What?
Es que a los mangos le dicen a los Hansen, man. Los Hansen.
Almost done.
Good
And then we'll slice it. Thank you. Ooh, Ramon. Okay, so these are the ripped pants on, and it looks like those like maxi skirts that are like super in trend right now, but it makes me kind of want to keep this long, but I do want to make a mini skirt. So I'm thinking that I'm going to sew it, but I do want to leave like a slit in the center, kind of like this triangle right there, to give a little like something. Yeah, now I have to cut it, but I always like make things too short, like when I go to the tailor's or something. So I'm gonna cut it a little bit longer than I want it, just like double check, but I think this is gonna be cute. I also don't know if I'm supposed to like rip this as well, but I am not sure. But anyway, let's cut this shorter. So actually in my family's garage, we store a bunch of like random stuff. As you can see, I never really show this in my videos, but my dad has his childhood desk in here and I have been kind of using it as like a workspace. And when I got my sewing machine, I initially wanted this to be my like sewing studio, but I haven't like made much. So we are going to cut and sew in here. So there's the jeans and let's continue. So it is the next day. By the way, this is a project that can be done in literally like 2 hours or something, but the minute it came down to sewing yesterday, I chickened out. I did cut some of the jeans yesterday. I didn't cut it as short as I want it to be because I'm kind of afraid of cutting it too short. So I cut some of it just to kind of get started. And the sewing part isn't even like that hard. I don't know why I chickened out when it came to sewing it. I think I love the idea of like DIYing and crafting, but then what stops me is just the thought of myself messing up. Like that bothers me, but it doesn't matter. It's okay if I mess up. I'm just practicing. This is for fun. You know, you gotta practice so you can be better. But yeah, I don't know why I'm hesitating. No more hesitating. Let's just get into this and actually start sewing, especially because all I have to sew at the moment is like this part, and then I'm gonna cut it. So there's not even that much sewing required. I think I just confused myself because I was watching too many like tutorials, and some people like cut out a little square, I said square, I meant triangle. Some people cut out like a triangle to kind of cover up. Like, so when you cut the pants, there's like this like little gap and it is a triangle. Kind of like that slit I mentioned that I wanted to keep. So some people kind of just like cut out some extra fabric into a triangle to cover that up. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. So I do want this to be kind of a mini skirt. Okay, you know what? Let's just sew. Let's just go for it. It's fine if I mess up, let's go. Girl, I am bleeding. So here's the skirt on. I am obsessed with the fit of it. I think it's so flattering. It is not perfect at all, but I am really happy with how it came out for like my first sewing project, and what matters most is that it's wearable. Also, I need to like fix the back right here because there's like this extra fabric right here, but you know what? Whatever. Like I said, it's wearable, so that's all that matters. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.